Hello, everybody. So this video, actually, I really liked how it turned out. It's something I've wanted to do as a DM for quite a while. Because there's a certain amount of enjoyment you get when you actually go into a character's backstory and you pull out the reason why they're adventuring.
I was not aware in any capacity of what he was about to do. I will not stand in the way of him and justice as you see it. But we have a bigger mission that we must accomplish. So I would appreciate if we are allowed to leave. Or at least told what to do in order to leave.
To be able to leave, you have to bring him to justice. And while this conversation is happening, three individuals, well dressed, kind of walk out of the back room, and they're surprised to see everyone there. They just kind of like tuck themselves into the corner. The night continues on. He's like, "We need to know everything you know about this man. We need to know it now. I want you to tell me, first of all, what is his name? That can help us in locating him."
Ezekiel. I don't know his last name.
Ezekiel von Mittelstein. Mittelstein? Mildenstein.
Okay, so yeah, you've heard him repeated enough over the time you spent together that you remember it's von Mildenstein, and you say it off clear enough. As you say it, one of the men that stepped out takes a step forward and goes, "Excuse me. You said von Mildenstein."
Yeah.
Is this a von Mildenstein that comes from the Empire?
And I'll just look at Cardinal and be like,
Yes.
You know them?
Do you know him? Has he been here before?
I wouldn't say he's been here before, but if it's the man I think he is, I can help you find him.
and who are you?
You son of a bitch. It's that rat bastard.
Who
Shut
are
up,
you,
you're not here.
sir?
He gets this like just shit-eating grin on his face and holds a hand and goes, "My name is Archibald Fairchild, and I would love to help bring this criminal to justice."
I am.
I'm not gonna shake his hand,
I don't
I'm
know
just
who
gonna
the fuck
look at
you
him.
are. I'll shake his hand.
I
And
have
how do you know the
resources. I have
Mildensteins?
Give a little bit of a squeeze just to see what he's like.
He returns it fairly well. Like, you're not crushing his hand.
No.
I've had dealings with that family in the past. I've had dealings with Ezekiel in the past as well. And I know he's a troubled soul. And it pains me to know that he's fallen so hard to be
And-
committing murder in broad daylight.
Does it actually pain him? Can I roll an insight check?
16.
Oh, he's talking out of his ass. He is enjoying every minute of this, I bet.
I know that. This guy, at the start of our campaign, we went to one of his warehouses.
Warehouses,
Found, like,
that was
shit, right?
Yep. That's
Oh,
where
no,
we found
really?
Skaven.
This is the guy
Yeah, that's
above
where we found the
Skaven.
rat people.
above table. This is the guy who was dealing in the I have it in my notes. That
The warp stone.
rare, yeah, the warp stone.
I
Yep.
can't remember. Did you say who the warehouse belonged to when you guys went in there?
He did.
When,
He
has
did tell
talked
us
I
about
about
turned,
Archibald
I
before.
turned the warp stone over to the council when we met with the emperor, and
Okay.
I said that Archibald was peddling the warp stone through his warehouse.
Okay.
Can I clearly, standing in the zone of truth, look at this guy and then look at the guard captain and say, in the Empire, this man's warehouse was raided because he was dealing illegally in Warpstone. Not wrong. I don't know if I'd trust him.
He looks at you and, like, the inside checks you guys have gotten, like, there's a level of insincerity you see in his eyes. And he looks at Cardinal and raises an eyebrow, and then very deliberately steps into the zone of truth and says, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Can I look at the guy that cast the spell? And no, genuinely, she's gonna look at him and go, I don't know how this spell works. Is it working on him? If I have to be telling the truth, he does too.
The mage looks at you, looks at Archibald, looks back at you and goes, the spell is affecting him.
Wonderful.
Fine. You want him to turn himself in, right?
Was that directed at Archibald?
The
Or
guard.
The guard?
The guard. I don't give a shit about Archibald.
Turn himself in or taken alive. But he will face justice.